Knitting Samurai and her guys. This is episode 107. I'm your host, Steph, also known as the Knitting Samurai on Ravelry and Instagram. How's everybody doing? It's been so long and I missed you so much. We had so much going on and I wanted to record, but it just wasn't working out, and so we're here today. We have time. Let's chat. I wish I had more to show you though. That's the only thing. But all right. I'm just full of giggles today. Happy Halloween. It's October 31st. I know, amazing. It is November. I can't believe how time has flown. So first up, let me just tell you about some knitting that I've done that I don't have here to show you, because this morning I was running around like a crazy person trying to pull everything together. So the Storytime Scholar by Lisa Chemery, which is a little baby sweater I was knitting for Tristan. I finished that. Seems like so long ago. So that was with US size 10, 6mm needles with Barocco Vintage Chunky in the color 6105. And I will share a picture with you. Really quick knit. I think altogether it took me about 8 hours to do the whole thing, so that was amazing. I did knit the 3 to 6 month size, finished it, woven my ends, put the buttons on, blocked it, all ready to go. I was knitting it for picture day, and then on picture day Roland was wearing a Tony Hawk short sleeve, kind of like what you would think of as a bowling shirt, with jeans and like slim fit jeans, and not slim but like straight leg, you know, stylish for a boy, with his Converse sneakers. And I just thought, I can't dress Tristan in a hand knit sweater and then have them take pictures together. It's just not gonna look right. So I ended up sending Tristan in like so Roland's had vertical stripes, Tristan's had horizontal striped, a hooded sweatshirt, and little blue pants, and they were just super cute. So I made sure they were footed pants so he didn't have to wear shoes. Shoes are just so pointless for this age, right? Am I right? I mean, come on, he's 4 months old, almost 5, and he's not walking anywhere. I don't get it. And whenever he goes outside, he's in his car seat with the snuggle bag thing. It's basically a giant sleeping bag, fleecy, double layers, very thick and warm, zipped up around him. So his feet are not getting cold. There's no point for shoes. So anyways, little rant. I don't like shoes on little babies. So I finished that, and then yeah, I will definitely knit another one. I love the way the little elbows look, the little elbow patches. I think they're just the cutest thing. So I don't think I had knit those. Maybe I had. I think I was on the button band actually. That was fine. It cinched up more at the bottom than I wanted. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. So he'll wear that for Thanksgiving / Christmas is the plan. So I started, and I didn't bring it with me. It's the knitting show with no knitting. I started a cowl. So some of my Stitches East yarn, the Periwinkle sheep, which I had never used before, I got the Aran weight of that, and I've got about this much done. Just go with me. On that cowl that's loosely based on Donna Edgar's Easy Lace cowl. So I'm working on that, and I'm carrying it, here, picture this with me, in my Front Range bag. And if you would like to buy one of these lovely Front Range bags, use the coupon code KS2014 to get 20% off between now and December 31st. So that's that. What else do I have that's new? How about some real knitting? So I did talk about forever the Elizabeth Green Musselman's Langstroth sweater, and she was teasing me that I said it was mindless knitting. It's not mindless, but it's good. It's a good fit for me right now. So there is the sweater. I'm gonna knit it for Ro. Her little model is pretty cute. Kind of looks like her. And as you recall, I shopped everywhere for yarn for this, and I ended up deciding that the Cascade 220 Heritage Heathers, no, not Heritage, Cascade 220 Heathers was the right one. So this is the pumpkin spice colorway. The number is 2453 if you also like this colorway. I think it's a great brownish autumn color. And it is riding in my Fat Squirrel bag, which I love it when they match. I know I've been talking about this over on the boards, but I really do love it when they match. So here is my progress so far. So I'm knitting the 28-inch chest, which Roland, the sweater I knit him for this year, I think was a 26-inch chest. And it fits in perfect, so he'll be able to wear it a little bit longer. But we'll get away with it for this year too. So, and he's so excited because right now orange is his favorite color. And so I asked him, I'm totally manipulating the child, would you like mommy to knit you an orange sweater? Because he doesn't really like when I knit him things, but the fact that I was like, I'm working on this just for you. He's so excited. It's his orange sweater. He grabbed it out of my hands, ran over to Tristan. Tristan was sitting in a little bouncy seat. I showed it to him and said, Tristan, this is for me, not for you. And ran back to me. So I don't know if that's worrisome. That's the first like competitive thing I've seen Roland do, but it was also very cute and he was excited that I'm knitting for him. So the pattern is pretty straightforward. You know, I don't have to read it. I memorized it pretty quick. So just working my way up the body. It's a bottom up raglan design. So it's great so far. I'm enjoying that. I haven't been able to work on it so much since, let's see, it's Friday now. I worked on it quite a bit on Saturday and Sunday, but not since, because we got round 2 of the stomach bug. But I think we are over it. But yeah, so Roland was down Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I was down on Monday and Tuesday. Tristan is perfectly fine. He's 100% vision of health. So we're all getting there slowly, but I think we're good. And somehow Steve dodged the bullet. Like, how is this fair? I'm trying to wash my hands more and be more cognizant. But you know what I think it is? Mommy is always kissing them. I am always in their faces, kissing their cheeks, their nose, like everything. That's just part of my interaction with the boys. And so Daddy doesn't kiss as much. So maybe that's why I didn't get it. Because we do the same amount of diapers. Like yeah, that stuff's all equal. So I don't know. But enough talk about bathroom stuff. I have an idea. So I really want to roll in this sweater, and I don't want it to languish, and I don't want it to slow down, right? So I thought it might be fun if we did a knit along. What do you think? How about we do a kids sweater knit along through the end of November? I don't know the exact date of my last recording of the month of November, but we'll say that we will run this kids sweater knit along through November 30th, thereabouts, and we'll do a prize drawing. And we've already got a prize donated for this. In fact, we've got 2 prizes donated. So the first prize is from Silver Shed USA, which is Anne, Stockinette Zombies Amy. It's her mom. She makes great bags. I have quite a few of these. My Sesame Street bag, which you've probably seen my Cat in the Hat, the teal one, a lot more because obviously it's teal and that's my favorite color. But she sent this one for you guys as a prize donation. So I would love, it's a good size. It's definitely big enough for a child's sweater, a shawl, cowl, that type of stuff. Huge for a pair of socks. So Cat in the Hat knows a lot about that. So if you would like to get in for this, knit a child sweater, I'll open a thread in the Rav group and we'll get going on that. And I highly recommend the Langstroth by Elizabeth Green Musselman as a pattern. And then we also have kindly donated by Jen of Down Cellar Studios podcast. She has a new pattern. It's called the Ayla Grace Shawl, and this is what it looks like. So she has donated, I'm not giving anything away, no. So she has donated one of these for you all. I am so excited to have it that I might cast on sooner, but more to come on this shawl later. But just know that it's going to be one of our prize drawings for this knit along too. So there's that. Okay, so moving on to my September socks, which really turned into my Halloween socks. They're finished, and I remembered to bring sock blockers. So these are for Randy. They're a Christmas present, and I really enjoyed knitting with Opal. This is Opal Romantic from the Love Story line. And what else do I tell you about this? The color is 7910 if you're looking to order one. And I knit them on US size 0, 2.25 millimeter needles, toe up, 2x2 rib. My basic heel that I love to use, which is the Wendy Johnson slip stitch heel basic sock. What else to tell you? Yeah, I was unsure about the length, if you recall, and so I decided that this seemed like a reasonable length. So they're not perfectly matched, but they're matched close enough for a non-knitter. Was my rationale. So I'm really happy. She also has big feet, size 10s. So those are done off the needles. Yay! And what do you do when you finish one pair of socks? You know it. Needles can't be empty. Empty needles are cold needles. So I cast on another pair, and I like to knit my socks parallel. So this one's actually further along, so I'll show you this monstrosity, because that's how I'm thinking of it. My dad likes yellow, right? And so I looked for yellow socks. I ordered a bunch from Webb's this summer to knit I can't even remember the name of it. I want to say the Forester sock for him. It's like a slipper construction, but it looked fun. It was in interweave knits. You remember I was so excited about this? The yarn came and I cast on toe up my normal way. That's what happens. The boys aren't letting me get a lot of sleep lately, so toe up. My basic go-to sock yarn. So, but yeah, so this was yellow, and these are Online Neon, I believe is the name of it. Did I write it down? Yeah. These are, checking my show notes because the ball band is all cut up. Online Super Sock Neon Colors in color 1754. Very bright. I'm surprised that there isn't more yellow showing up in this. It seems like it's majority, you can't tell. I couldn't tell after knitting on it for like 3 days until I actually knit on it in the sunlight outside. There is navy blue and black in here. I thought it was just black. So it's black, navy blue, and then this yellow. So very bright socks. So there's that one. And then, because again, I am so sleep deprived, they're gonna be fraternal. I don't know what I was thinking, but I cast on with a different point. And he's not gonna care. He's just gonna be happy that they're yellow because he's a crazy yellow guy. And these are, what are these? The Hiya Sharps. If you like Knit Picks needles, I will say this. If you like Addi, Turbo, Sock Rocket, any of those, the weight of those needles in your hand, and this is crazy to say because when you think about the size of a 2.25 millimeter needle, like that is tiny, but there is a weight to these needles, to the Knit Picks ones. When you switch over to the Hiya, I don't know that anyone else notices this, but I do, and my hands are not enjoying the lightness of these needles. And I've probably knit 6 or 7 hours with these to give them a good chance, give them some time. Cord is great on the Hiya, but that airiness, that maybe they're hollow. I'm not sure if it's a different content, what the difference is with the Hiya, but it's not for me. So if you are a big fan of Knit Picks, don't try these. How's that? I don't think it's worth it's not like they're a huge investment, not like buying signature needles, but that was my review of them. Speaking of signature needles, I found these, which I've had for a while, and I thought I'd give them a go, and I fought through probably an hour of knitting, an inch of knitting with these, and this cord is just making me batty. I have no idea what I did. Seems like a huge waste of money, but I do not, I like the feel of the needle itself, the signature needle, but this cord is ridiculous. Come on. So I was actually thinking about, because to me they're useless at this point, I was thinking about stretching them out and then putting them under our mattress to see if I could get this cord to flatten out. I don't know. Everybody loves their signature needles. There's something I'm doing wrong. And they were sitting in the closet under our stairs like this, the way I normally store needles, and I don't know. So, boo on that. But those are my needles, so you'll be seeing those on and off as I go. It's kind of funny, I have what I call the potty socks, but we don't really need potty socks anymore now that he's, getting more and more used to the potty. And those are like the base is black, and then there are stripes of hot pink and yellow. So I don't know what's up with me with the black and yellow socks right now, but you can bet there'll be another pair on the needle soon because I will need more color variety than that. I know me well enough to know that. But I have another pair that's almost done. I am like going to town. So this was my 10th pair for the year. Oh, we need to do a 2014 update soon. Next time, I'll catch you up next time. So those are for Kim. No, those are for Randy. These are for Kim. So those are Tristan's 2 teachers. I have been, this has seen a good bit of knitting this week. So we have 2 feet done, and I've turned both heels, and I'm starting at the leg. Kim's feet are substantially shorter than Randy's. She's like a size 6. So I'm gonna do probably a similar length cuff, you know, 3 to 4 inches, not a lot of cuff, but for her too. So these are really bright. This is Barocco Sock Country Fair colorway, which is 1410, and I'm really enjoying it. I think it suits her personality very well. So what else do I have to tell you? Same exact construction as Randy, so I'm not going to list all that off for you again. Same needle size, everything. But for these, I am using Knit Picks Novas. So I bought Knitter's Pride. I bought the ones that have the carbon, the black, and then the metal tip, and then the ones that are metal the whole way up. And I really like the metal the whole way up. So note to self, next time I buy some of these, I'm enjoying them very much. Cable works wonderful for me. So those are on the needles, and I'm happy with those needles. In case, well, just a little backstory, I always knit with Knit Picks interchangeable needles, or the fixed for the smaller soft needles. That's just my go-to, has been for 7 or 8 years, long time. As long as they've been out, I've been using those. And at Stitches East this year, I just saw all these needles that I had heard other podcasters talk about, and I wanted to give them a try, so I snatched up a few pairs, 3 different kinds that I didn't think I had. Turns out I had one of them already, but whatever. So just trying all those in my different socks and seeing how I feel about them lately. So that's my opinion on those things. So what's up next? Ayla shawl. So I got some, well, I am in the Into the World Club, and I think I showed this to you. If not, spoiler alert, on September, so it's kind of late. But this is On the Rocks in the Meridian sock base, which is an 80-10-10 merino nylon cashmere. Very pretty. So this has been sitting there waiting for me to come up with something, because, you know, I was feeling some Into the World guilt. So that's a thing. Technical term. And then Jennifer sent me that shawl pattern, and I'm just like, yep, perfect, they're gonna go together. And my new bag from Silver Shed USA. So I like this one. It's geeky. It's the binary computer chips. I liked it. Yeah, don't laugh at me for the color. So I really want to cast this on, but I'm also thinking I would like to do a knit along for that as well, just to show Jennifer some love, because she's been a friend to the podcast. So what do you think? Anyone else interested in doing a knit along? Should we wait until the baby sweater or the kid sweater knit along is over and do it then? Or should we run them at the same time? Or should we cast on in 2 weeks? I don't know if I can wait. So give me your opinion. Let me know what you think. If you want to do the shawl knit along right now or wait. I'll put it as a question over on the thread for this episode. So leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And I will try and hold myself back. But I did bring my needles with me, and I do have like 2 hours to myself this afternoon, so I'll try. So that's about all for my, we're gonna sit here and talk about what's going on with me. I might as well be knitting, right? Because I know when I watch podcasts, I'm knitting. So right now we're just gonna knit along together while I chat at you. So it's been, I think, 2 weeks today since I last recorded. So that means 2 weekends worth of activities. And this illness has been really strange that it's lined up that somebody is sick during the week, but we seem to all be healthy during the weekends. I know, makes me feel kind of guilty for work, but I can't control how the sickness is hitting us. So let's see, 2 weekends ago, we were getting ready for swimming lessons on Saturday morning, and Ro was running around in his firefighter chief costume, and he was so excited, and I had him tell me all about what he was wearing, and so I have this for you.
All dressed up.
You are? What are you dressed up as?
Like a fighter.
Yeah, what else do you have on?
hammer
Yeah.
and a coat and a extinguisher
Mm-hmm.
and a horn and some lemon.
Swimming trunks?
Yeah.
Okay. And what else?
A swimming shirt.
A swimming shirt. And what's on top of your swimming shirt?
A sweatshirt.
Yes. And what else is on your head?
A fire hat.
Yes. And what are you going to do now?
I'm gonna go to work.
Yeah?
You don't like to work, guys? Guys, you don't like to work?
Can we ride on your fire truck?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
And then after that, we went to swimming lessons, and my big brave boy has gone from being in, 7 weeks, yeah, has gone from being the guy on the little dock at swimming lessons, screaming, no, 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 I don't want to do it, and crying the entire class, to this past week, he went out onto the little island, you know, the instructor brought him over there, and was standing there, no noodle, no hands, no nothing, jumped into the 7-foot deep end of the pool, and, you know, he can't swim, but he's trying. She helped him back up, but fearless, just jumped right in, goggles on, so brave. I'm so proud of him. So we have signed up for another round of swimming lessons because I want to keep up on a good thing. So there's that, and then that night, I have to tell you that when I grew up in a big football town in Maine, in a mill town, so football was a big deal where I grew up. And then when I was in high school, I moved to a different town along the coast, and it was not as big a deal. But anyways, where I grew up, it was. And so I spent nearly every Friday night of football season at the games, and no interest whatsoever in football, just hanging out with my friends and having fun, but always listening to the marching band and paying attention to that part. So fast forward to now, and I like football, yeah, but I still have this huge love of marching bands, which Steve doesn't really understand, and I keep trying to get him, like, since Roland was born, let's go to the Friday night game for the high school, let's go, just so I can watch a marching band at halftime. Well, our high school did a marching band competition 2 weeks ago, and I was like, that's perfect, cuts out all the boring part of football. Not that it's boring to me, but, you know, for Roland, and it's just the band part. Let's go see if he likes it. So we went for about an hour. Tristan was a bit fussy, so Steve pushed him around in the stroller. Roland and I sat up in the stands. He did not move for an hour. Like, this is a 3-year-old boy, full of energy, never stops, never is quiet, always asking questions, always doing something. Just captivated. And a few times I was like, honey, are you watching the girls with the flags? What are you watching? I'm watching the drums. So he's very focused on the drummers, and it's kind of cute because my brother-in-law was a drummer in high school, so in the band. So we'll see if Roland follows in his footsteps, but it was very cute. And then the next morning, I know it was such a busy weekend, we saw the mounted police. They were having like open barns. It was very exciting. So Roland rode on a pony, and he got to climb onto, they look like Clydesdales to me. They probably told us what kind of horses they were, just these big giant horses. And so he sat on each of them, Bucky and CJ, I think, which is funny because that's Steve's boss's name is CJ. A little confusion there because Roland knows CJ, and why is this horse's name CJ? He also thinks blue jays, the birds, are CJ birds. He calls them the CJ. It was funny. So yeah, so we did that, and then Roland and I were sick on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. He was sick, I was better. And no, that's the wrong week. See, it's been so long. So then we thought we were all better, and we went to visit my in-laws last weekend, and that was nice. The boys really love spending time with their grandparents. They live 3 hours away, and we don't get up to see them as much as we'd like, but when we do, it's a fun time. So that was good. What else? Yeah, like I said, Tristan is all better. Happy smiles. He was such a cute little lobster for Halloween last night. Tonight, I think we're gonna go trick or treat my parents, and I think he'll be Tigger because I did get him 2 costumes. Couldn't decide. So there was that. And what else do I have to tell you? I've been watching some new podcasts. Oh, I did want to share this. Well, they're not new, but all this sick time, all this home time, been catching up on some of my podcasts. And there's a new one to everyone because she's only had 3 episodes. It's Southern Girl Knits, and it's by Tish. She's a very fun, energetic, super sweet, fun to watch. So you should go check her out. I've also been watching Wolf Farms and then Knitting in Circles. I had a backlog of Wolf Farms, so it was good. I got to binge on James and Dawn. So I think that's it, right? Yeah, I'm just looking real quick. Nothing to tell you. I haven't really watched any TV. We did football last weekend. How cool was it that the game was on at like 9 in the morning? That was fun. But then it was boring, so we went shopping. Got a Keurig. I know, very environmentally irresponsible, but it was our anniversary gift to us. I can't remember if that was before or after I last saw you. And Steve is conscious and buys they're like 98% biodegradable, the coffee that he drinks. So at least one of us is very responsible. If I'm gonna have a Keurig, I'm gonna have my nice pumpkin spice coffees out of it. So that's it. I think that's enough. All right, so kid sweater knit along. I think it'll be fun. There's a nice project bag available for some lucky winner and a pattern. And anyone want to do the Ayla shawl? I think it'll be fun. All right, have a great 10 days or so, or less, or more, or November. Till I see you in November. Take care and enjoy what's going on in your knitting. Bye.